morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about an interesting topic from grade 9 biology, scope and branches of biology. So 46 branches of biology we are going to discuss by using simple mnemonics. Generally it is difficult to remember, but we can have a meaningful sentence like this. Let me write that HVZ coating be strong at midpoint. See, let us take you are having a metal. On that metal, what we are coating? We are coating HVZ. So that should be strong at the midpoint. So we have to coat strong HVZ on midpoint. You know, HVZ is nothing but Hell-Oehlert-Zaleski reaction. This already we are familiar. So now a simple meaningful sentence. What is that? HVZ coating be strong at midpoint. Hope you have understood this. From this, what we should do? First two we will take it as phi 2. So H and V we have taken phi 2. Next, alternately we take, that is 2, 3 and 2. Hope you are able to understand what I did. First phi 2, then alternately you have taken 2, 3 and 2. Now the last 3 and 3. Let me take like this: 286, 246. Very simple. The last 6, how do you remember? 286, 246. Based on that, we need to write the alphabets. So what are those? First, let me take 5H. So we have taken 5H, then 2V, and then you are having 1Z. So using this, first let us write the branches of biology. First, H. Now herpetology. First H represents herpetology. Second one histology. Third one horticulture. Fourth one household biology. Fifth one is human biology. Next, V for veterinary science. First V we can take it as veterinary science, and second V we can take it as virology. And last Z stands for zoology. Hope you have understood. I have taken 5H, 2V and then 1Z. So based on that, I have written the branch's name. Now, what is this indicate? Let me write a common thing, that is study of. First one, what is herpetology? It is nothing but study of reptiles. Example, you can take lizards and snakes. Very simple. First one, herpetology is study of reptiles like lizards and snakes. Second one, histology is the study of tissues. Horticulture, so it's an art of growing vegetables, fruits and ornamental plants. So very simple. What do you mean by horticulture? It's an art of growing vegetables, fruits and ornamental plants. Next, household biology deals with household animals and some insects which are found in the houses. And how do you prevent the damage from them? How do you prevent the damage from them is studied in household biology. Next, human biology is study of humans and their relationship with other living things. Fine. What we are talking about? We are talking about human biology, which deals with the study of humans and their relationship with other living organisms. Next, veterinary science, the treatment as well as surgery of animals. So to treat the diseases and surgery of animals is studied under a branch of biology called as veterinary science. Now what is virology? Virology is study of viruses, and zoology is nothing but study of animals. Hope you have understood this. First we have discussed, so here we have taken 8 branches of biology. Now let us move to the next part. Now coming to the second part here, we have written coating, right? In that 2C, O, 3A, T, 2I, N and 2G. So hope you have understood this. First part you are clear. Now coming to the second part, that is we have written coating like this. Now what are the branches of biology here? So C for cloning, second C for cytology, O stands for ornithology, next A for agriculture, next anatomy, next apiculture, next coming to T, taxonomy, and I for ichthyology and immunology. Ichthyology and immunology. Next, N for nuclear biology. N for nuclear biology. Last two, that is G, stands for genetics and genomics. So hope I am clear here. Second part we have written coating, and based on that I have expanded the branches of biology. Next, what is meant by cloning? So here the cloning is nothing but growing organisms by using the body cell. Here we are not using sperms. If at all you are developing the organisms by using body cell, not using sperms, you call that branch as cloning. We have already seen cloning done and developing Dolly, the sheep. Cytology, nothing but study of cells. You can also say study of structure and functions of both plant and animal cells. So study of structure and functions of both plants and animal cells is studied under a branch called cytology. Now study of birds is called as ornithology. Next, agriculture is nothing but raising crops, various crops, and also raising livestock. What is meant by livestock? You can have cows, buffaloes, ox, etc. So cows, buffaloes, etc. that is nothing but livestock. Anatomy is nothing but study of gross structure of organs. Gross structure of organs. Generally dissection. By using dissection, if you are studying the gross structure of organs of both plants and animals, then you call it as anatomy. Now apiculture is nothing but growing fish. Taxonomy is identification. First you have to identify either plant or animal. Next, classify that. Identification, classification, and finally giving the names. Nothing but nomenclature. So nomenclature of both plants as well as animals. So first you have to identify, then you have to classify, and then give the names. That branch is nothing but taxonomy. So here, so ichthyology. Ichthyology is actually study of fish, and apiculture is study of bees for honey as well as wax. So make a change here. Sorry for this. Next, immunology is nothing but study of immunity. Now, what do you mean by immunity? So you know about various diseases. Study of resistance to diseases. Study of resistance to diseases is nothing but immunology. Next one is nuclear biology. We know about radioactivity. So if you study about effects of radioactivity, on living things, effect of radioactivity on living things, then that is nothing but nuclear biology. Next, water genetics. That is, genetics is nothing but the study of transmission of genes or characters from parents to offspring. From parents to offspring. That is called as genetics. Now genomics is nothing but study of genomes. So these are the branches of biology which we have studied by using simple name, that is coating. Now let us move to the next part. Now after this I have written how many alphabets of B we have. We have 8B, hence I have written 8B like this. Now let me take first one is bacteriology. Next what we do is write bio for 6 times. So it is very easy to remember, hence I am telling the method. First one B for bacteriology and the last one B for botany. In between we have to take 6 bio, and here you remember like this, Segi MT. So very simple, 6 bio, then Segi MT. So after this write it as biochemistry, C for chemistry. Next, E for engineering, bioengineering. G for geography, biogeography. Next one is bioinformatics, I for informatics. And next, metrics, biometrics. And last one, biotechnology. So using this method we have written 8 branches of biology which starts with the letter B. Now what is bacteriology? Study of bacteria. So types and other things we are studying under bacteriology. Next, what is meant by biochemistry? It involves with the chemical reactions and the equations which take place in living organisms. So whatever chemical equations and reactions that take place inside the living organisms, we are studying in the branch called biochemistry. Now bioengineering deals with various techniques, how to develop artificial limbs, joints and other techniques you are studying under bioengineering. Now what is meant by geography? You know, it is nothing but biological distribution of plants and animals, So the distribution in the various geographical features, you can consider that under the branch called as biogeography. Now what is bioinformatics? See, you are given with some database, so you have to study the analysis of certain database. So that is nothing but bioinformatics. Now what is biometrics? You know, Example, if you are studying the iris of eye, every person is having different characteristics. So identification of different characteristics is nothing but biometrics. Example, you can use iris of eye. Next, what is meant by biotechnology? You can use in various industries. We can use in various industries like food processing, biogas, etc. So nothing but you are using the living organisms in various industries like food processing and biogas, which we will study under a branch called biotechnology. The technology which is used in the living organisms for development is nothing but biotechnology. Now what is meant by botany? We know zoology is study of animals and botany is study of plants. Using this we can have 8 branches of biology starting with the letter B. Now let us move to the next one, that is E. Now coming to the next part of the branches, here we have taken 6E and 2S. So I have written this for you. The next step. So E, we are having 6E. Now to remember that, let us write it as CMNUVX. So just for your understanding, I have written like this, CMNUVX, so that easily you can write it as ecology, embryology, entomology, eugenics, evolution, exobiology. Next, S for sericulture. Another S is for space biology. So very simple how we have written. We have written 6E, then CMNUVX. With this we can easily write the branches starting with the letter E. Now let us discuss what is meant by ecology. Ecology is nothing but study of relationship of organisms with, first one biotic and second one is abiotic environment. So later you will be studying biotic means living, abiotic means non-living. So in that environment, what is the relationship of the organisms? He is studied under a branch of biology called ecology. Now embryology is nothing but the study of development of embryo in animals is nothing but embryology. Next, entomology is study of insects. Eugenics is nothing but, so we have the development of human race, nothing but improvement of human race. All the process which include these are studied under eugenics. Now what is meant by evolution? You know, from the development of ancient living things, that is, we can say what is the origin of species, we are going to study in the evolution. Now exobiology is nothing but study of the life elsewhere in universe. Okay, so this branch is nothing but exobiology. Now sericulture is raising of silkworms. So the study of raising of silkworms for getting silk is nothing but sericulture. Now space biology is nothing but the study of problems related to living organisms in space. Space biology deals with the problems whatever the living organisms will face in the space, that we will have study under space biology. Hope you have understood the branches of biology starting with the letter E as well as S. Now the last one we have the branches starting with M as well as P. Now we are into the last part of the branches of biology, that is 4 branches starting with the letter M and 6 branches starting with the letter P. So I have written already for it for saving time now. So M, we have marine biology, molecular biology, morphology and mycology. So I have written in the alphabetical order A, O and Y. What is marine biology? The study of life in the sea. Molecular biology deals with the study of biological events of molecules which are present in the cell. Next, what is morphology? Earlier we were discussing about only study of external structure of plants and animals, but now we also study internal structure under morphology. Next, mycology is study of fungi, mycology or mycetology. Next, coming to P, first one. See, let us write like this: pal, par, pat, phi and pis. This is very simple. Pal, par, pat, phi. Based on that we get paleontology, parasitology, pathology, physiology, phycology and pisciculture. So paleontology, study of fossils. If it is about plants, it is paleobotany. If it is about animals, study of animal fossils, nothing but paleozoology. Study of the parasites comes under parasitology, and study of diseases and the causative agents will be under pathology. Now coming to physiology, it is nothing but the functions and metabolisms present in the plants and animals. Phycology is study of algae. You also call it as algology. Now phycology is for algae, mycology is for fungi. Now the last one, pisciculture, is nothing but what are the techniques which you study in growing fish and its development. It is nothing but pisciculture. So hope you are able to understand. Using this method we have studied all the 46 branches of biology. So using this method you can easily explain the students also. Hope you all have understood and you will follow this. Thank you so much.